Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's budget check-in video. So for today, we're going to be tracking transactions together for the first week of April. I almost said May, but we are in April, right? Yes, okay. So I have my planner sidekick right here and I'm going to tap on Family Finances 2023. That's going to take me to my little divider. I'm going to swipe over and here I am in my sidekick. Now what I'm going to do, and I won't share obviously my bank stuff with you guys that I'm looking at on my phone, but I'm going to be tracking transactions. I'm really considering, just for ease of use, not having a credit card or like having a credit card maybe just for like gas or something. I don't know. One thing I've really realized is that logging into multiple accounts to track transactions just kind of stinks. And so I'm sort of wanting to simplify a little bit. We do get cash back for our credit cards, but like in the grand scheme of things, it's not that much. And so in my mind, I'm like, is it really worth it to have a credit card just for the cash back rewards? Like, you know, I don't know. So I'm really debating just using a checking account just to like have one account where all the transactions come out of and calling it good. But anyways, that's just a random rant. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna log into our checking account because that's where most of our bills are. So I'm gonna go ahead and go to April. So this will take us to our April budget page and I'm going to go to bill tracker because there are some bills that came out and I haven't tracked transactions since last Friday. I track transactions, oh my gosh, say that 10 times fast, on Tuesdays and Fridays typically. So I just kind of closed out our budget Friday. So these are transactions that have taken place since Saturday. So let's see, shall we? So the first one that I see here is our mortgage that did come out, that was paid. So that's nice, I can kind of mark that as paid. And then that amount was $1,548.68. So just as expected there. The next one that I see is, that should go in sinking funds. Next one that I see is for our solar panels. So that's $183.42. Andrew said that our bill is going to be changing starting in the summer. The whole thing makes absolutely no sense to me, but we'll see what happens with that. So the solar panels did come out, and then HOA came out as well, and that was as expected. So bill wise, we are looking good. All the bills that have come out or needed to come out so far, the trash can is going by, so we'll see how much noise that makes, but everything's come out as expected so far for bills, so that is great. Next, let's see, I kind of want to go, since I'm in here, I'm going to go to our sinking funds because I went shopping with my mom. We went a little crazy. As you guys will see, but I had like 0 springtime decorations or Easter decorations, and there was a really good sale going on at Hobby Lobby. My mom actually works there, so she was able to get an additional employee discount, which was great. But we shopped and we got like a bunch of decorations, and then I also got everything for the girls' Easter baskets, which I had massively procrastinated on, and I finally went and got everything for their Easter basket. So yeah, I need to put that in. So that's going to be under holidays, which we currently have $200 in, and that took place on April 1st. And then I'm going to put Easter / spring, and we'll just kind of center that a little bit. And then that was for $195. and that leaves us with $5. Now the next holiday that's coming up is, well, we have Mother's Day coming up, but honestly, Andrew and I really don't do much for each other. For Mother's Day and Father's Day, we just do like kind of breakfast in bed, sleeping in, the kids do crafts, that sort of thing. So I think we're gonna be fine as far as holidays are concerned. 4th of July, like if we decide to host 4th of July or something, or we go to someone's house and we need to make a dish, like that can come out of groceries. So I'm not too worried about the balance in this sinking fund being pretty low. I think it'll be fine. But I believe that is it as far as transactions are concerned for our checking account. Now we go to the big fish in the pond, which is our Citibank card. This is our credit card that we have through Costco. And yeah, we have a lot of transactions to track there, I believe. So let's see here. Let me scroll back to where we need to be. So one thing that happened was Andrew went to the golf course and he got his annual pass for the golf course. So 401, and I'm gonna put annual pass, and that was $975.42, which leaves some in there to for like actually playing golf, because this pass is actually only for practicing, which I did not really realize. But let me move this over here, make sure everything's kind of in. Let's see, how can I get this sort of in here? Maybe I need to zoom out just a little bit. Okay, so let's see here. So 1207.21 minus 975.42. So he has 231.79 in his golf fund. Oh, and I need to move that over to the minus column. And then I feel like he got some stuff, like he got some gear and things like that. Let me see. Let me check the Amazon account, because I'm pretty sure he did some other stuff. Or maybe he took that, did he take that off his clothes maybe? Yeah. Hang on. Let's see here. Yeah, he got this like hat. How much was that? Order details. $16.26. So he took that out of his clothes. And sorry guys, 1 second. Yeah, so those got, okay, so he decided to take that out of his clothes. So, okay, so $975.42, and I think those transactions happened in March too. Okay, so let's see, continue session. Then, that's eating out, that's gas, that's Costco. $34.95 is clothes for me. So I'm gonna go to my clothes, and that was on the 1st, so 401, and I went to Fossil. I'm just gonna put here, and I got some earrings and a necklace. And actually that was on the 2nd, because that's when we went to the Muse concert. So that was $34.95. So I had $87.65 minus $34.95. So $52.70. And again, here I go, not writing that in the right column. Okay, so $34.95. And then that would come out of entertainment. Andrew's clothes. Okay, so we'll go to entertainment. And this was just a drink that Andrew got at the Muse concert. So I'm gonna do Muse concert. We do still use EveryDollar because Andrew is able to like kind of stay up to date on the balances and stuff. I don't know, I just really like writing things down when it comes to budgeting. So who knows if we'll go back to just using EveryDollar again, but I think it's nice to like have kind of a double check type of system too. So I don't mind doing this as well, just to kind of double check things. So that came out of entertainment, and then and then I think we were gonna, what did we decide to do? I think we were gonna take, yeah, we were gonna take dinner for the Muse concert out of there as well. So we went to a restaurant and we got, so I'm just gonna put like concert dinner, and it was $88.81 and I tipped $20. So $108.81. $108.81, and that leaves us with $101.76. We were gonna go to the Land of the Dinosaurs, I think it was like last week or something, and we didn't go. So if we end up going, then we have some money set aside for that, which is good. So that takes care of entertainment and all those transactions. You know what? I kind of like want to start printing. Maybe I'll do this next time, but I think it'd be helpful to like print out the transactions and then like highlight them once I do track them. It just got really hot in my office. My goodness. It's been really like cold and windy here, so I have my Snuggie on, but now like the wind died down and I feel like it got warmer, so now it's like, whew, getting a little hot. Okay, so then we have Express. So Andrew loves Express. It is his favorite place. Before I forget that though, let me put this hat. Andrew had gotten like a sun hat. So, sun hat. And that was, let me go back here. Well, actually, yeah, let me go back. I need to take, I had our Miles card on our Amazon. I need to switch it to the card. We decided not to use the Miles card anymore. So, view order details, $16.26. And move that over. So 200 minus 16.26 is 183.74. And then we have Express. So Express, and that was on the 2nd, and that was 81.31. So 102.43. There was like an Express at the strip mall, which was really nice because they had a really good discount going, and he was able to get quite a bit there. So I believe that's everything. Let me double check entertainment. Yeah, I wrote this in the right spots. Okay. So that's everything for sinking funds, I believe. Oh, beauty. I need to go to beauty because the girls did get haircuts. So they got haircuts yesterday, which was the 3rd. So haircuts for the girls. And that was $59.90 for both of them. That was with tip and everything. So 218.50 minus 59.90 is 158.60. And I wrote that kind of weird. 158.60. Okay, so that is all good. I think that's pretty much it for sinking funds. Yes. That is it for sinking funds. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to April, and we are going to go to our expense tracker, and we've got some expenses to track here. So I think what I'm going to do first is go to Costco. Our beginning balance is right there. And for Costco, Andrew did do a haul. It was before April, but we decided to still count it for April because it was like kind of close enough. So this was on the 29th. And I probably should have written it in right away, but I sort of forgot, so that's fine. So let's see, so it was 209, whoops, 209.83 is one Costco. I'm just gonna kind of go through and do them all. 65.22. I guess I don't have to do like Costco in the description since it's sort of self-explanatory, but that's okay. And then that was it. So 500 minus 209.83 is 290.17, and then minus 65.22 leaves us with 224.95 left in Costco, and that $65 one was on the first. And that was actually me. I decided to get some Zip Fizz to use as like pre-workout before I go to my workouts and stuff. So I think that is it for Costco, yeah? I believe so. Yep, so that is it for Costco. So then we have groceries, and we had one on the first for $1. This was at Fry's, and it was $1.79. And then we have Sprouts, and that was yesterday for $4.03. Sprouts, and it was $85.58. Let me just double check all of the transactions for that. Oh, you know what? Andrew mentioned to me, he has the receipt right here, and he mentioned to me that he got some things that were not grocery related. So, so here is the, yeah, here's the receipt that he gave me. This is for Sprouts. And he got these like soaps down here that should be taken out. So those were $5.79 each. So let's see. So $5.79 times 3 is $17.37. I don't really care that much about the tax. It's so like minuscule that it just doesn't matter to me. So $17.37 minus $85.58. So that's actually $68 that we're taking out of groceries, and then the other part will come out of household. So $68.21 is what came out of Sprouts for groceries. And then I'll just need to remember to put the soap for household. Okay, so, and I believe that was it. Let me double check my little app here for my card. But yep, that was it. So 500 minus 179 is 498.21, and then minus 68.21 is $430. So that is what we have remaining in grocery as of right now. And then we have household. So the only thing that came out for household was the soap, I believe. Let me double check. But yeah, so those three are tracked. That's tracked, that's tracked, that's tracked. Gas will need to be tracked, eating out. And that's it. So just eating out, and then the soaps are the last couple things. So the soaps were what again? $5.79 times 3. These are like the Dr. Bronner soaps. Andrew's been on a kick lately where he's like really checking ingredients and things. And yeah, he's just done lots of research, and he wanted to get these soaps for us and the kids to use, or the Dr. Bronner's, like they're supposed to be really clean ingredients and stuff, and he found them at Sprouts. So that was yesterday. So 403, and I'll put Sprouts and soaps, and it's $17.37 minus 100 leaves us with $82.63. I feel like I'm writing weird. It's just weird writing up against the calculator. That's okay. So that takes care of that receipt. So I'm gonna toss that so I don't get confused. And then we did have a gas transaction, which gas, like even Andrew said, he's like, because we filled up, I think it was $43 for us to fill up a few weeks ago, and gas must have just gone up or something. I honestly don't drive very much, don't fill it up very much, but I know the last time we tracked gas, it was like $43 to fill up our tank. And this time it was $61. Now, thankfully, we get our gas at Costco all the time. We have a hybrid car, so we don't really like have to fill up a ton, but still, it's like, geez Louise. It's just, that's kind of a jump, you know? So we might go over on gas. We'll see if we have to fill up again this month. I don't think we will, because I don't think we have any like places outside of the norm that we're going to, other than if we go to that dinosaur exhibit that's in Scottsdale. So that is kind of far, but we'll see. So we had our gas transaction, and then we did have eating out. We went to our favorite bakery. It was like their birthday bash sort of thing. So we went to that. So that was on the 1st. Bakery. And we gave a really generous tip because it was their birthday after all. So $56.94 is what was spent. 200 minus 50, whoops. 56.94. So that leaves us with 143.06. Yeah. Remaining for eating out. So that was that for that one. Andrew's pocket money. I don't think he's spent anything. I did, and I need to change the card info, but I got some devotional books from Amazon. So let me look those up. View order details. 3023. I'm gonna put devotionals. There are these ones. This one Lisa just came out with. It's the You're Going to Make It one. And then I didn't have this one from her, so I got this one. And that's what was in that order. So 3023. I'd gotten some of her other ones last month, and I don't know, I really like them. So I decided I wanted all of them. So 3023. And I think that was everything that I got, right? Let me double check real quick. Yeah, that's tracked. That's good. That's good. So the water bottles, did we track that already? Let me make sure in every dollar, because that would have been a miscellaneous item. Miscellaneous, yes, water bottles. So here's like, this is March, as you can see. So yeah, the water bottles are there, but that's the only other thing that that we got off Amazon, so not too shabby. So 100 minus 30.23 is 69.77. And that was on, what day was that? I mean, it's not super important that the date's accurate, but I don't mind it being accurate. It was the 2nd of April. Okay. So, and then we have unbudgeted, no unbudgeted items at all, which is good. I may even, I don't know how redundant this would be though, but I was thinking about in Jane using one of, which is the No Frills Planner, using one of my monthly calendars to maybe put transactions, like to put, like, I haven't put anything in this 3rd calendar yet, full transparency. So I was thinking like, okay, maybe I could put like, you know, our transactions there, and then have I can have, gosh, I can't think right now. I can put the sidekick off to the side over here, sidekick side, you know, and then I could have like my transactions here and then track them over here. But would that be redundant to do that? Like I could color code and like create a key right here. I could have my key be right here and then track transactions there, and then like that way I can put them in right away. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I don't know how I want to track transactions. So tracking them on Tuesdays and Fridays is fine for the most part. But I will say that if there's a lot of transactions, which I feel like there was a little bit more than usual just because of like the Muse concert, we just did a lot of things over the weekend. I feel like sometimes like I need to track things right away, otherwise it gets a little confusing. So I don't know. You let me know. Would that be redundant if I tracked transactions here in the monthly view with like color coding and expense tracking stickers, and then I tracked it over here like for my weekly check-in? Because I just feel like sometimes going into these apps and looking at all the transactions, it does get confusing sometimes. And even let me like, let's see, view transactions. Let me just make sure again that I got everything. So I mean, I kind of did the same thing before, right? Like when I would do you know, regular like weekly check-ins and stuff, I would like put all the transactions here, I'd add them all up and then put them over here. So that's an option too, but I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, I did get all of the transactions in there. And then let me check this card just to be on the safe side. I'm gonna check the miles card. Even though we're not supposed to be using it anymore, I didn't update it in Amazon. So anytime we make an Amazon purchase, it's coming out of here. Yeah, yeah. So that's all good. 1734, what is that? Oh, Andrew got a meat thermometer. I forgot about that one. Let's track that real quick. That'll just come out of miscellaneous, which is or should it come out of household? How much was this thing? How much do we have in miscellaneous? Let me double check real quick. Sinking funds, miscellaneous. We have 106.02 in miscellaneous. And then in household, we have 82. Maybe I'll take it out of miscellaneous just to like leave that in there in case there's things that we need. Yeah, 1734. So yeah, I'm gonna take that out of miscellaneous. So we're just gonna go to sinking funds. It's kind of the purpose of miscellaneous. It gives us like that little extra cushion, which is nice. So that was purchased yesterday. I'm glad I checked the miles card because I wouldn't have noticed that. Amazon, meat, therm, and it was 1734. So 106.02 minus 1734 is 88.68. 88.68. So yeah, I think that's good. think I'll actually be fine. Like, when our spending's like pretty normal, and especially once I simplify the accounts and stuff, and like if we are just, I'll have to talk to Andrew about it obviously, but if we are just using you know, our checking account, then all the transactions are only coming out of one place, and I think that'll make it a lot easier to track. So I think I'll be fine. I don't think I need to do like the separate calendar thing. And you know, I might just put transactions right away and like wait to calculate them until I do my check-ins with you guys. Because, you know, obviously to film these videos, sit down, film them and stuff, like I would need to wait to calculate that. So that might be the happy medium. Maybe I just put in the transaction, but I don't actually calculate everything until I do the check-ins. I think that would be good. That would make sense to me. So maybe I'll just do that. Okay, anyways, lots of me thinking out loud, but that is it for this little weekly check-in for the first week of April. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this video and sort of how I would do my check-ins, and also just me like kind of thinking out loud on how I would do them, because honestly, like, you know, we've been using EveryDollar for a while, and so I got used to that. This is new and everything, and again, I like EveryDollar quite a bit. Like, we do really well with it. It's really nice because Andrew can put transactions in as well. But I really do love having everything like written out here, because there's just things in the Sidekick that EveryDollar can't do. You know, writing down goals, writing down our subscriptions, tracking our debt payments. Like, well, I guess it technically tracks your debt payments, but not to this degree, I don't think, not as detailed. So there's just a lot in here, I feel, that is just not available in EveryDollar. You know, you're kind of limited with the apps and stuff sometimes. So I feel like this is still really nice, and if we wanted to, even, we could stop using EveryDollar altogether, and Andrew, like, I could easily, you know, we have budget meetings every Sunday, so I feel like it's not very often that Andrew's like, how much do we have in this account? Like, he usually always knows, or like we talk about it before he goes shopping, so I don't even know how much he's in EveryDollar. It's probably not a ton, maybe every now and then. So anyways, again, me thinking out loud, I just need to talk to him about it and see what we want to do moving forward, essentially. But that is it for this kind of long-winded weekly check-in. We definitely had a lot more going on in the last few days, a lot more transactions than usual. But we had a blast at the Muse concert. It was so much fun. So we had a really good time. The seats were kind of scary. They were really high up, but it was a great show. So it was really fun. But that's it for this first week. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me check in with our budget and everything. Let me know how April is going for you so far, budget-wise. And yeah, I'll see you guys Saturday for a digital plan with me. So until then, I will chat with y'all later. Bye.